Bancroft and Burnham help Durham bounce back at New Road. Worcestershire's only championship outing before the One-Day Cup intervened delivered a convincing win over Leicestershire. For Durham, defeats by Derbyshire and Sussex had suggested a difficult season ahead. The visitors won the toss at New Road and chose to bat, but that confident move didn't pay off for Alex Lees. The opener bowled for a duck in Charlie Morris's first over of the innings. The Durham total had limped to 10 when they lost another wicket. A big moment for Worcestershire skipper Joe Leach on his return after a stress fracture of his back 11 months ago. And when the rejuvenated captain struck again in his next over, Hart LBW for a single, Durham were in familiar disarray at 14 for 3. It fell to skipper Cameron Bancroft to steady the ship and justify his decision to bat first. And the Aussies slowly put together a useful stand with Jack Burnham, who played the leading role in the partnership. He'd reached 42 with 7 fours at lunch, Bancroft a very steady 22 not out, and at 77 for 3, Durham had frustrated Worcestershire's attempts to build on their flying start. And they continued in similar vein when play resumed, Bancroft upping his scoring rate and catching up his partner. The captain hit George Rhodes for 6 as he and Burnham both moved past 50 to complete a century stand. The pair weren't finished there and continued to bat Durham out of trouble and into a decent position. They'd added 149 when they were finally separated. Bancroft LBW to tongue for 70. And in the very next over, the other half of the partnership fell too. Burnham caught behind off Morris for an impressive 76. And at 167 for 5, Durham were back in the danger zone. And the second collapse of the innings continued when Travaskis was bowled by Leach for 5. Durham had once again lost 3 wickets for 14 runs. No more alarms for Eckersley and Rain before the tea interval. Durham 194 for 6, thanks almost entirely to Bancroft and Burnham. The pair continued in steady fashion, adding 60 runs, but their good work was undone when Rain had a swing at Morris and edged him to slip. And in his next over, Morris had his 4th wicket, Eckersley caught behind for 22, and Durham were 240 for 8. The Matthews, Potts and Salisbury resisted well before Morris completed his 5-wicket haul, another catch for Mitchell at slip to remove Salisbury. The same combination struck again 5 runs later to dismiss Potts, and Durham's innings was over. One big partnership and some late resistance helping them recover to 273 all out. Morris with 6 for 53, overshadowing Captain Leach. And a day that started badly for the visitors had a happier ending. Mitchell was pinned LBW by Rushworth from the second ball of Worcestershire's innings. The home side 1 for 1 at the close, and surely frustrated that they couldn't build on their impressive start with the ball. Durham will be in contention if they can take more quick wickets on day 2.